time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, November 27th, 2019. It's 7 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Thanksgiving Eve Day.
Thanksgiving Eve Day.
Yeah, how's that? Does that work?
That works. Yep. And I don't think I'd want to be on I-40 or I-55 today or I-70.
There's going to be a lot of traveling.
Anything south of the snow line is going to be busy.
I would suggest get your shopping done early because the stores will be packed today, I'm sure.
Oh, goodness.
Everybody getting ready for Thanksgiving. Of course, a lot of the stores and stuff will be closed tomorrow, which is good.
Yep,
they need
close
to be.
Them down. Close
they
them down.
Need to be. And, of course, then you got the Black Friday thing that kicks off. And
I don't shop on holidays.
Here's and I'm with you. And here's my thing, all right? If you're going to do a Black Friday, why doesn't it be Black Friday? Why do you got to start that on Thursday?
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving and do this big rush at like 6 o'clock where you're packing places and
By 6 o'clock, I'm ready for leftovers.
You ever seen one of these big Black Friday things that they do? You ever been in where
Never
they're
went.
doing it? Okay, I went one time, and to me, the store should be held responsible for any injuries or anything that happens because they set this up. I went into Walmart, and they've got all these items that are being released right at a certain time.
Yeah.
And crowds of people all gathered around this item. And it's wrapped in plastic, a whole bunch of them, on a pallet. And then when it's go time, the worker tries to cut the plastic before everybody climbs over each other to get to it. And I was there that one time, and the employee is standing there, and he's asking me to help him. Can you help me get out of here? Because once I cut this, last time they jumped all over me, I ended up getting cut and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Walmart should be held responsible for any injuries when that is the stupidest way I've ever seen. At least start a line of people or something that controls.
Take a number, please.
Instead of a mob that's all just jumping on the pallets. I just don't. It was ugly. I mean, you've seen the worst of people by far.
July 4th, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day. I don't shop. It's a holiday.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving,
now,
Christmas.
I'm good with the whole Friday thing.
Sure,
The day
Friday.
after you want to go shopping, start at 6 in the morning. I don't care what time, whatever. But doing it Thursday night, doing it Thursday night just kind of it's wrong to me.
We better shove the soapbox.
Do we got a show to do? I'm just gonna sit here. All right, let me just put the camera on me. I'm just gonna sit here and vent for an hour.
Oh, Dad on the Corner is brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. 3 locations to serve you. Of course, we got Baxter Regional Medical Center, We got 62 East Plaza and Balmer Boulevard. And they are ready to serve you the best coffee in town. So be sure to check out any of the 3 locations today. And I'm assuming they'll be shut down tomorrow for the holiday. Good for them. And go out and enjoy Brewed Awakening Coffee.
Make sure you try one of their cinnamon rolls. Though. They are huge. They are great.
Yep, really nice. Visiting the area, Brewed Awakening Coffee is located on Balmer Boulevard. They're also located out by Anytime Fitness out in the Walmart Plaza. And, of course, at Baxter Regional Medical Center. We want to welcome our guest into the Twin Lakes area, Northern Arkansas, Southern Missouri, coming in for Thanksgiving. Welcome. Hope you have a great time here in Arkansas or Missouri. Right?
You got it.
You betcha. Once again, Brewed Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas brings the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. In the state of Arkansas, there's 29 Roller Funeral Homes to serve you, with one in Memphis, Tennessee, right here in Mountain Home. Talk to Charlotte, Bruce, Brad, Chris. Anybody there can help you and do a very good job at doing so. Thanksgiving is one of those times where Mom, Dad, you're not spring chickens anymore, and 25 years have passed. What are we going to do? Blah, blah, blah. It's time to do perhaps some planning.
And everybody should. It's a tough subject, but everybody should. I mean, it's, everybody's going to be in that predicament. They're going to pass away. That's just how life is. And you need to at least be prepared, have your wishes set and have your things taken care of. Because when you pass away, your family and whoever you leave behind is in a really bad place at that time. Yeah. And now they have to figure out what you would want and what would be best and what would be. And their mind just isn't right. I mean, it's so wrapped up in their loss that it's better to have that stuff done where they don't have to worry about that and they can go ahead and start transitioning and doing what they need to do to help themselves get past it.
Yep. So once again, Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. You can give them a call right here in Mountain Home, and anybody there can help you. Stop by and visit the office. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day. So let's pause now for, our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, as we approach this Thanksgiving holiday, one thing that can make a huge difference to our lives is forgiveness. Some people hold a grudge and it goes on for years. Yeah, people make stupid mistakes that hurt other people, and a grudge is held against that person. Things that happened 5, 10, 15 years or more ago, without forgiveness and reconciliation, keeps families apart. Lord, help us to end the grudge, to stop the bitterness, to forgive and mend relationships, then be thankful for the renewal of family bonds. Same for close friends. Heal those relationships and let's be thankful. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
brace yourself.
But hold on. We're not going that route. We've got a guest here, and because she sat down during the
you get to do the trumpet today.
We're going to let her do the trumpet. Can you make a trumpet sound? Got to make a trumpet sound.
Da da da.
There you go.
The weather.
Morning weather. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net.
She's over here. I didn't sign up for this. Dale.
When you're a state representative, you get handed a lot of things you didn't sign up for.
That's right.
True.
Very much.
I'm going to guess it's clear over the river today after all of that wind. Yay!
Yes.
How's that for a beautiful shot?
So you think the wind blew the fog away?
Blew it away.
Oh, okay. That's a good theory.
The beautiful White River, brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's Adora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. The camera's mounted in Marion County, Arkansas. You're looking into Cotter, Baxter County, Arkansas.
Still real dark.
And a sunrise on the horizon. The bridge, Highway 62, 412 bridge to the left, downtown Cotter, right in the center of the screen. The little clearing right there is the little baseball picnic park there in Cotter. And down by Big Spring area. Beautiful shot of the White River this morning. Bob and Linda's Adora for all your real estate needs. Give them a call or check out the website, RetireToArkansas.net. They need some listings, even this Thanksgiving week. If you're ready to sell, give them a call.
Now's the time when you need to be sitting down and talking to your parents or whatever that, just got that place that's a little too big for them or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
It is a seller's market right now. Homes are going like hotcakes, and if you are looking to sell, now's the time. I know that usually it winds down about this time of year, but they've been rolling, and the market's still been going. So,
and also Linda's a professional stager, so she can set your home up for sale for that certain eye appeal. Like, ooh, I like that. And
there's no charge for any of the extra stuff they do or any. It just puts them a step above the others. And
then Bob and Sam are veterans relocation certification, so they can help the veterans if you're moving into the area. They've got that certification. They can help you get, some things through.
Here's
the VA.
the thing: you're going to pay the same realtor fees regardless of who you go with. Mm-hmm. So don't think because you're looking at the Z-Team and there's a whole team of people that they're going to cost more. It doesn't work that way.
The Z-Team is various folks in various parts. Marion County, Izard County, Stone County, Baxter County, Fulton County. They can help you from Mountain View to Melbourne to Marshall.
Yep.
Mountain Home, all the way up into
I can tell you from looking at their listings, there is nothing too small or too big that they would not be able to help you with.
Weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retired to Arkansas.net. Right now, 38 degrees in Mountain Home, 39 in Flippin, 36 at Harrison, Yellville at 39, 37 in Salem, Calico Rock at 38, Mountain View, Arkansas at 41. It's 43 in St. Louis, 44 at Poplar Bluff, 37 in West Plains, 36 in Branson, 21 in Watford City, North Dakota. A little bit chilly up there. Time to refresh the radar and get it reset. I've done it like 4 times today.
You did it too early.
I did it too early, yeah. The rain that moved through Arkansas and Missouri yesterday now stretches from southwest Louisiana into southern Mississippi and Alabama into central Georgia, the Carolinas, and all the way out into Washington, D.C. area. We got more shower activity from Los Angeles back up to Carson City, Nevada to the west. And a lot of rain up in Michigan, north of Detroit, a little bit in Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. For now, Arkansas and Missouri are clear. Scroll in a little bit and see what all we can find on those highways today. 62, 412 east and west is clear. Highway 65 north and south, 67, 167, all clear at this time. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas look like they're in pretty good shape. Of course, this don't talk about traffic, but get ready, it's going to be busy. Kansas City to St. Louis on I-70 in good shape. Joplin, Springfield, Rolla, Lebanon, I-44, all the way across the state of Missouri to St. Louis in good shape. I-55 looking good. Over at Illinois, I-64 from East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon and on farther east in good shape. I-70 around Vandalia, Effingham, no problems there. I-24 at 57 in southern Illinois. And looks like it's in pretty good shape as well. Not too bad. National Weather Service forecast map looks like the high wind warning now is in Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, parts of Michigan, and western New York. Looks like we're in the clear now for the wind. No watches or warnings in the state of Arkansas, just the wind advisories across the state line. And some of the wind warnings is over in Middle Tennessee. So if you're heading that way today, stand by for some wind. It's going to be windy in Tennessee along I-40. Let's see, it'd be I-40, I-24, I-65, and I forget what's over there in East Tennessee. But beware. Today, sunny and warm, high of 50. Tonight, increasing clouds, low of 35. 90% chance of rain on Thanksgiving Day with a high of 40. Thursday night, a 60% chance of showers, low of 37. On Friday, 80% chance of rain, high of 47. Low Friday night, 44. Showers on Saturdays, a 70% chance, high of 66. Saturday night clear, sunny on Sunday with a high of 48. Checking iDrive Arkansas, we do have an accident just reported here on I-30. It's at exit 126 near Little Rock on the left-hand shoulder. Troop A State Police are handling that, and other than that, everything looks like it's in pretty good shape. State of Missouri, no flood watches or anything like that in the southern part of the state from Poplar Bluff to Springfield, back up to St. Louis. Everything looks like it's in pretty good shape. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retired to Arkansas.net. Community calendar-wise, we do have the Maker Space Do-It-Yourself Workshop Holiday Card Making at the Donald W. Reynolds Library on December 3rd from 1:30 to 3. We also have tech classes, cell phone, tablet help on December 3rd from 4 to 5. At the Donald W. Reynolds Library. That's on December 3rd from 4 to 5. Giving Tuesday at the Call, December 3rd from 5:30 to 7:30. Join us for dinner at Parkview Pizza and Flippin' and mention the Call. Receive 10% of their proceeds. A fundraiser for those fine folks. And 3 more and we're done. Holiday Craft and Bake Sale, Saturday, December 7th from 8 until 2 at Redeemer Lutheran Church Fellowship Hall. Stop by and enjoy free coffee, spiced apple cider. There'll be a drawing for a $50 gift card. Come and enjoy chicken noodle soup with crusty bread, $3. Dine in and take out, 11 to 1. All proceeds support the Ozark Center of Hope. The 4th Annual Christmas Bake Sale, Thursday, December 12th at the Van Meter Senior Activity and Wellness Center. Takes place from 9 to 4. Pies, cakes, cookies, and so much more. So come on by and enjoy the cookie and bake sale at the Van Meter Senior Center. And finally, the Christmas Country Music and Dinner event, December 12th from 11 to 12:30 at the Van Meter Senior Center on Spring Street. Country singer Joshua Michael will be performing there. Sponsors are Integrity. I'll put my glasses on to get that, to figure out what that is. Ignite Nutrition, Royal Storage, and Furniture Depot. Appreciate the sponsors for that activity.
The Mountain Home Bombers high school wrestling team is traveling this Saturday. They are headed to Conway. Varsity boys and varsity girls will be competing their first varsity tournament, so we'll be anxious to see how that goes and turns out.
All right, 7:15, time for a break. Guest today, State Representative Nelda speaks. So stick around, be right back.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
End of the year clearance on all G3 boats and Yamaha motors at Henderson Marine. Come check out the low prices on 2019 model G3 fishing boats and G3 Suncatcher pontoons. Henderson Marine offers in-house financing and is your local authorized Yamaha service center. Need parts, accessories, water toys? They got them too. Need to winterize? Call Henderson Marine today to schedule your winterization. When maintenance matters, call Henderson Marine at 870-488-5600.
Come see us today at Henderson Marine.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would
It's almost 7:19. We're joined now by State Representative Nelda Speaks. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you,
Happy
and
Thanksgiving.
good morning.
So, you ready for Thanksgiving?
As ready as I'm going to be.
It's really late this year. I mean,
It is.
2 days after Thanksgiving, it's November. I mean, you got 2 days after, and then boom, Sunday's December already. So
It's going so fast.
this is the latest date that it can happen. I think if I think it'd be as early as November 22nd and as late as the 28th.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 22 days, I think, till Christmas.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. I'm one of them last minute
Yeah,
Christmas shoppers, so you'll see me Christmas Eve trying to find that one item I need.
So how's Nelda?
Doing great.
Good. What do we need to talk about today? What you got for us today?
Well, one of the things we need to talk about how things are going, economical. Our state is doing great thanks to Trump and our governor, and then when the state's doing good and our country's doing good, it brings it right on down to Baxter County.
I was talking to my boy last night in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and he was talking about gasoline prices. He said, "What's your gasoline price?" I said, "Well, it's either $2.29 or $2.39. I don't remember." He said, "What?" I said, "Well, yeah." He says, "It's $2.04 at Walmart in Murfreesboro, Tennessee on the old Ford." Yeah, $2.04. And we remember when it hit $2 a gallon, the world had come to it. I'd look forward to $1.99.
What was the highest our gas got back when?
I paid $4.09 a gallon.
I was thinking it was $4.
$4.09 in northeast Indianapolis, Indiana, in February of 2008. $4.09 a gallon.
That hurts.
$4.09. That's almost an $80 fill up on a 20-gallon tank.
Don't want to fill it up too often.
But anyway, and something else now that I've seen is an excitement for Christmas. There's Christmas trees up already.
Oh.
And decoration. People are ready for Christmas.
They are. And homes I've seen on the Facebook and that, all these people posting.
Yeah.
And we haven't even got through Thanksgiving.
No.
So they're excited. I think there'll be a huge, for our merchants, it's going to be great.
No.
I really do. Because so many people are in the Christmas spirit early this year.
Well, and there again, let's point at the president. It's Merry Christmas.
Right.
And it's okay to say Merry Christmas.
Isn't that wonderful?
And it's not a holiday tree, it's a Christmas tree, for Pete's sake.
That bothers me when we don't. Really, it's Christ's birthday.
Yeah. And here it is. Holiday trees, holiday department. And oh my gosh, so silly. But anyway, people are excited.
We're tired of being politically correct.
Well, yeah. And heaven forbid that we should upset the Muslims. My goodness, I think they kind of hit our buildings, didn't they? I mean,
They can go home.
Yeah, let them go. If you don't like it, catch a boat.
That's right.
Yep. So, but Christmas is a lot of fun.
It's
a lot of fun. And
it's such a time for families and especially little ones.
Yeah. It'll be fun. But there's an excitement throughout. We had people come in and they're talking. I mean, we had the Lions Club auction a couple weeks ago, and get ready for Christmas, folks. We're talking all of this stuff. That was the 11th through the 15th. I think it was. Had a lot of fun. Items for Christmas is just, there's an excitement. Then we got the new Christmas festival on the 6th. It's going to be a lot of fun on that Friday night. Instead of the regular lighting the Christmas tree, sing a few songs, and have a parade, it's going to be a big event.
It is.
Yeah.
It's all downtown.
And a 35-foot tree?
30-something.
Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful.
Thousands of lights. It's going to be nice.
Oh, it'll be beautiful.
So what else you got for us?
Well, one of the things I'm going to be doing is the Don't Sign recreational marijuana petition. As you look into this, for every dollar, if this was to pass, for every dollar that you bring in revenues, it's going to cost our state, and that'll come on down to communities, cities, and that $10. And it's very devastating. I know I've talked to so many people that's from Colorado, and they just can't get over what has happened to their communities. It's David Etheridge was telling me about, he's always talking with the prosecuting attorneys there. It's just unreal. I mean, we can't grasp what's going on. But we're going to do this at the Eastside Baptist Church. And I've got speakers coming in. It's on December the 3rd, which will be next Tuesday. From the time is from 6 to 7:30 p.m. And thanks to Brother Scott Spear, he's let he's gonna help me with it, and he's gonna do it right in the auditorium.
Oh, good.
And we do not.
Would you like to have Facebook Live?
I think he's going to do that.
That'd be me.
All right.
I'll do it.
And he's going to make a copy of it, film it, and that way that people that could not get there,
We'll put it on Facebook.
that they'll put it out, and they can go online, which that'll be wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Because the more we can get this out,
Jerry
the
Cox coming
better.
up?
I don't know if he's going to be here or not. I know that we had Ken Yang last night, and I talked about it at our meeting, but the governor did go over in Northwest Arkansas when they done the big one for Senator Cecile Bledsoe. She's the one who's had such a heart and passion for this, and has reached out to the representatives asking them if they will do these in their communities to bring light to. And so I've got the video. It was what our governor had to say was very, very good. I've listened to that, so we will have that. Our prosecuting attorney, David Etheridge, so graciously is going to do it from that side. We have the Arkansas Surgeon General, Dr. Gregory Bledsoe. He's going to come in from the medical side.
Wow.
And the business person's going to be Catherine Wright from over at, oh my goodness, I've lost, it's here in Mountain Home. It's out on College. Eaton.
Oh, Eaton.
She's from Eaton.
Oh, good. Okay.
And
Eaton Corporation.
and talk about, they're having so many of our businesses are having problems now just keeping people dry where they can work. And what this is going to bring, I mean, we have no idea of, thanks to our police officers who do keep us safe, what they're going to have to deal with. So hopefully that we get a real good turnout. We will be passing out how you can help in your community, what you can do to promote this. And there's something everybody can do. It won't, it won't just end right there. And we need to just keep it alive, keep people knowing I'm afraid if it gets on the ballot, then it'll pass.
Oh, yeah.
And so if we can keep people from signing and let them know exactly what they're signing, then it does not affect your medical marijuana.
Oh.
That's the law. This is just where it won't be recreational.
Welcome to the Woodstock generation.
Isn't that the truth?
Welcome to Woodstock.
I say that's what's happening in our schools today, is we're seeing the repercussions.
Woodstock was a fine rock festival. I mean, the musicians were top notch of the day. But the repercussions of what happened with the 250,000 to 300,000 kids that were out there is just, we're reaping the benefits of what happened.
We are.
Of that generation.
We sure are. I'm ready for that pendulum to go the other direction.
Yeah. And with that generation, so let's see, that was 1969, it's 50 years ago, so, 20-year-old to be 70. And this is what's going on. I mean,
it is.
I had a gentleman that won't mention his name back in the day when we were doing radio, and he wanted me to publicly endorse the fact that he says, I smoke marijuana every day at 4 o'clock. Why? Well, because I do. And he wanted me to endorse him on the radio for doing this stuff. I wouldn't do it, and it made him mad. And I said, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not doing that.
Well, we've heard it doesn't affect the brain, that it doesn't do this, but they are finding out that it does. And some of the things I'm sure that this Dr. Bledsoe is going to talk about will be what is really happening over a long period of time.
But they don't want to hear that.
No.
They don't want to hear the medical side, and most of the people that want the recreational stuff are not going to accept what a doctor says anyway.
No.
Well, he's just, talking out of one side of his mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you've got the factors of health damage, and what about those that are driving under the influence? It slows the reaction time.
Sure. And if it's legal, how
So
are
if
we
you have a
gonna-
car accident and somebody gets killed, and the driver at fault is under the influence of marijuana and can't react fast enough, who's at fault now?
How would you like to be in the hospital having a procedure done and that doctor has been using marijuana?
There you go.
There's so many. It's like a domino effect.
Huh. Never thought of that. That's scary.
It is.
Stay away.
Are we going to have to drug test them before we go?
Hey, Doc, can you take a drug test for you open me? Oh, my goodness. Well.
Thank the goodness we've got some good doctors in Mountain Home.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's scary. We need to take a break?
Yep.
All right, 7:31, more than Nelda right after this.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing embroidery and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
I've had
It's almost 7:34. Visiting with State Representative Nelda Speaks, and what else do you see going on for the state of Arkansas in the next 1 to 2 to 3 years? We got Tim Griffin's going to be looking at the governor's seat, and I think Sarah Huckabee Sanders as well.
She's out and about.
She's out and about.
Yes.
Is she sticking her toe in the water to check the temperature right now?
I really think she is. I like Sarah. She's done a fabulous job for the governor. My concern is, I'm sorry, the president. Yeah. And I'm not thinking that far out, am I? But she's has been gone from Arkansas for so long and never really done anything like a governor.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure that Leslie Rutledge is not going to get involved in this too.
I wish she would go on the Supreme Court. That's where I think we need Leslie.
And she's not going to do that.
Really? Looking for the governorship.
Right.
Yeah.
We kept waiting to see, Barbara Webb's doing that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I think she's got a good shot at it.
Yeah.
But there could be 3 people in there. I don't know if Leslie will do it, if Sarah gets involved. I'm not sure.
Yeah. The thing we got to look at, Sarah, probably could be the finest person on the face of the earth, but there's no experience in government.
That's right.
You're a press secretary. You're a press secretary. You're being told what to say and how
That's
to answer
right.
the questions.
You're doing exactly what your boss wants.
Yeah. And so there's no Senate, there's no House, there's no governorship or mayor or county judge or anything like that. And while, I think Sarah would do a good job eventually, she needs to run for a smaller office.
Yes. Try lieutenant governor, and that gets your feet wet and you'd really see what's going on.
But wouldn't she fit better in the Congress or the Senate on the federal level?
Oh,
She's
yes.
been in D.C.
Right. And
she knows more about that than she would the state of Arkansas, in my opinion.
I agree.
So
I know Tim's been running for several years.
Oh, for governor.
Yes,
and you got to hand it to him. He's been in the House, the federal House. He's a colonel in the U.S. Army Reserves.
He'd be good for the veterans. And
I just think Tim Griffin's the choice right there.
I do too. He's done a great job when he's in Washington, D.C. And he has such a compassion for our veterans. And I think sometimes we need more people in office.
And I think with Tim Griffin, he sees the overall picture, the civilians, the veterans, the DAV. He's been in Washington. He knows his way around there. He knows how it works. He knows what to do, what not to do, what to say and what not to say on in bipartisan situations. So I think really that
he's my choice.
Yeah.
I just think, knowing Tim, he's got a good, he's compassionate, he's got a good personality to bring people in, to work with people, and I think he's done a great job. He's had several jobs that most lieutenant governors don't do. And done a great job with it. Yeah. He understands Arkansas.
Sure.
Has heart for Arkansas.
And with Arkansas, you can look at other states, and we're different from the southwest to the northeast corner and the northwest to southeast.
Right.
Go to Fayetteville, and you can enjoy the cattle farms, the mountains, the trees. You go to southeast Arkansas, you're going to be swatting mosquitoes and chasing away alligators. So there's quite a difference. You've got the lumber industry in the south. You've got some oil down around El Dorado, but you got cattle and poultry in the northwest. You got crop farms in the east and northeast, and tourism here in the north central and the southwest part around Hot Springs. So there's a lot of difference.
It is, and he's been all over our state. I mean, he's got a broad knowledge of so much. And that's why I think that he could take our state and just go on further. I mean, I think everybody, you've moved to so far, and then it's time, so I think he'll do good.
Yeah, I do too. And he works so good with other people.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. And, what a thrill. I have to just say, got a call back in mid-July. You coming down for the promotion? Yeah, I'll come down if you want me to. Yeah, it's August 12th. It was so nice. That was such a good ceremony. Were you there? Did you get to attend when he was promoted to colonel?
No, I didn't get to do that.
It was so nice. It was really, really good.
To be honest with you, I try to stay in my district as much as I possibly can, because a lot of people like to meet with you, and so when I'm not, if I don't have meetings going, I just don't go to Little Rock.
Yeah. It was a nice occasion, a lot of people there, and I enjoyed it. I really
See, and I'm not so sure that Jim Hendren's not going to get in.
Northwest Arkansas?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Huh. Boy, it's going to be an interesting 20...
I'm glad I'm not in that race.
That'll be the race for 22, won't it?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Jim Hendren. Really?
Yes.
So what's your political future? What do you think?
I want to serve one more term, and then I'm going home. I think I've ready at that point. I'm just, right now we're right in such, there's some critical stuff going on that I still want to be a part of. And
Can
when
you talk
my
about the critical
experience,
part? Is there something
oh
about-
yes,
Yep.
it's on the education.
Really?
And we've been in a battle for about 4 months trying to get a contract through to get someone that has worked with the schools. We have a company that had come before us, and no, they're not just everything that you want, but they are willing to work with us and go in the schools and see what's really happening to these schools that's failing. And what can we do to help these schools? What can our state do? Because it's, when I think of schools, it's the students, it's the children. And so it's, until we get this contract through to where we can have, we can't do it in-house. It's just out of the question. That would take every legislator that's in the education committee 1 to 2 days a week having to tour our state and go into these schools. And I'm not sure that that's what our job is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our job is not to. Now, I visit the school here. I could learn from going in there, and I appreciate when they reach out to me and give me that opportunity. And I've spent quite a bit of time just visiting with the teachers and being in the school to see what problems they have. But you need someone that's done this and has a track record that can come back and say, here's the problem. And I'm tired of being 49.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think it's 49.
Yeah, sometimes we run back and we swap out with Mississippi every so often, don't we?
Yes, and and Mississippi's beginning to get it right.
Yeah.
And so it's time now. And one of the senators said, we've got to look at kids that's going to be having to work on the overseas, national level. And I thought, really and truly, that's true. You've got to look out every 10 years. Adequacy has to be looked at. Now, adequacy was from the part where our governor, Huckabee, got sued because some of the schools was not adequately being funded and whatever that fell into that. And so when that went through the Supreme Court, Arkansas Supreme Court, they put it right back on the backs of the legislators that's in the committee, education committee. And so that's a huge job and a huge undertaking.
Wow. And see, you've got there again the diversity in your people from southeast to northwest and southwest to northeast. I was going through northeast Arkansas a year or so ago, and I was shocked at the condition of one of the schools I passed by.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked. It was in somewhere around Corning, Arkansas. I don't remember the town. Nelda, it was terrible.
It's bad. And now we have now, and I sat through those meetings where on the buildings and that excuse me, that they're having, we've got a man that's really looking at this, and I was very impressed with him, and he's going into these schools. He knows where the problems are, and what we're trying to do now is adequately help these people where there's grants that they can reach out and get these schools back up.
Well, now, have we got too big for our britches in some aspects? Because at one point we had transportation director for Mountain Home, and he says, when the buses go and pick up the kids and bring them in, and then they take them home and park the buses, and they tally the miles, it's like 2,200 miles a day. We go to the state line on 3 highways, 201, 101, and Highway 5. At one point, we go into Missouri, into northeast Marion County.
Right.
Come back into Missouri to get the kids back into Arkansas to go to school. How come we have to go that far? You've got going east past Henderson.
That's right. You've got that one.
Why is there a school
for
not in Henderson?
Viola.
Or Viola? Now, Viola's probably in Fulton County. It's in Fulton County, but
Right.
okay, if it's in Baxter.
But they've got to come into Baxter and go there. The problem is money.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have so many schools and that, and it's really, that's when you start consolidating, especially up in here, how far these children, what time are they going to be picked up?
Yeah.
And, but
you know, at one point there was a school in Midway. There was a school in Gamaliel. And for high school, they came to Mountain Home.
But that was back when, what is like a one-room classroom, and they did get a good education. But today, we're so much further along. My dad's 8th grade education, he could add a column of figures faster than I could add them on the machine.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, they got the basics.
I guess that's what I'm saying. You get more one-on-one, perhaps, in the smaller settings.
You do.
Because I remember in Southern Illinois, we thought, oh, we've only got 29 kids in the class this year, and sometimes we had 33.
But see, today you've got teachers that's teaching the English. You got the math and I'm going to call them professors because that's exactly what they are.
Yeah. So they can focus on that one subject,
right?
Class per class
and,
per class. Yeah.
And so the kids we're so far ahead of what it was back then.
Yeah,
and you're right. It would be great to have all these schools and all these areas where they're not traveling as far and they're not doing this, but you got to look at funding. You got to look at the schools that are there now. You know, you got Norfolk who's looking to go to a 4-day because of funding. They're going to have to cut back, and to me, I don't think that is beneficial for the kids. But when you look at the funding and what they're trying to do, you don't want to eliminate that school.
No,
that's right.
Well, that's why I'm saying those children that live across the river. What time would those kids have to be picked up?
To get to school. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Because it's dark now when they're being picked up.
Yeah.
But those are some of the things, and the experience that I have and working with this, I've enjoyed education so much because I have a compassion for. I want these children to be able to no limits when they graduate to what they can do.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're working with them, and they're, right now, this is really strange to me, and I think it's great, but like in Mountain Home and some of the other schools, they are, you're going to go, whatever field you want to go into, that's where they're moving these kids to.
Yeah.
And, well, that keeps them interested.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
And it keeps them in school a lot longer.
All right, time for another break. We'll be right back with Nelda Speaks right after this.
I've had back problems since about 98, and all the doctors want to do is put me on medicine. And I started coming here, and he started adjusting me. I can get up and walk a lot better. I don't have near as much pain. And the laser treatment he did on my neck and back, it helped my pain in my neck probably 75–80%. I'd recommend that for anybody that's got any kind of pain. It does wonders.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
It's almost 7:52, finishing out the program with Nelda Speaks, State Rep, Seat 100. Well, let's go back over the December 3rd event at Eastside Baptist Church from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Don't sign the petition.
That's right. We're going to have that at Eastside Baptist Church from 6 to 7:30 p.m. With speakers. By video, we will have our governor, Asa Hutchinson, prosecuting attorney, David Etheridge, and he does a fabulous job. He is good. He knows his things. And Arkansas Surgeon General Dr. Gregory Bledsoe will be there. Business lady from Catherine Wright, and she's going to be there to talk from the business side and how it's going to affect
And it's
them.
based on the possibility of recreational marijuana being put into law in Arkansas.
That is right.
Yeah.
And so we want to make people very much aware when you sign that petition what you are signing.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
There's a lot of money being sunk in this.
And it's not just Arkansas money, is it?
No, it isn't.
It comes from all over.
Let me tell you, down there at the Capitol, you can tell when people from other states have come in pushing for something.
Why do they pick on us? I mean,
leave us alone.
Yeah, leave us alone.
But
if you want that stuff, go to Colorado.
Mm-hmm. But
now, isn't Illinois looking at that? Did Illinois pass it?
There's about 8 states, is it, that's passed that? And
I may see what David Etheridge says on about it from his standpoint.
I know.
Yeah.
I heard him speak on something else, and I was just the drugs here in Baxter County. He was talking about that and what it's doing to. And so I asked him. I said, "Speak up on what the hospital's saying. How many babies?"
Talk to Jamie Leach at First Step.
Uh-huh.
You know, they've got the addictions program for BRMC. You know Jamie. At First Step. Jamie Leach at First Step.
I haven't met her.
Yeah, she's going to be here sometime in December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You need to visit Jamie.
I
first.
would love to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Once again, Eastside Baptist Church on December 3rd from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Main Sanctuary. I'll call Scott and I'll tell him that I'll be there to
okay,
turn
good.
the cameras on.
Because he was going to talk to you.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
To get some advertisement on this. You know,
Give me that sheet of paper.
I'm going to leave this with you. That's why I brought it with me. But I appreciate that you're going to do that so we can get our message out.
Yeah. And so Thanksgiving is upon us, and you know, I can remember as a kid, you know, it's always been fun. Family and friends, you know, it's always been fun.
There's nothing like family reunions and people coming together and that. I mean, we don't get enough of that with your families.
Yeah. And so, it's just stuff we used to do. And I think back in the day, Belleville West, Illinois, played East St. Louis every Thanksgiving morning in a football game.
Oh, my.
And one Thanksgiving, it was raining and raining and raining, and that football field was as muddy as a pig's waller.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'll never forget one referee pulled his shirt sleeve up like this and went in the mud trying to find the football.
Oh, goodness.
It was muddy.
I bet he didn't think he got paid enough for that.
That was a wet, soggy game. That's the only one I ever went to because we moved to Arkansas after that. And I don't know if that tradition still continues or not up there. But
well, now they're talking about there in California, you know, with the floats and everything and the high wind.
Oh, yeah, the parades and stuff.
Yes,
yeah.
the parade. It's Macy's parade that everybody gets to see.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the Doughboy.
Uh-huh.
That are they going to be able to, you know, bring him out?
Well, that wind last night, if that wind gets up into New York tomorrow, wow, it will. It'll affect that parade for sure. Final thoughts, what we got, 3.5 minutes, 4.5 minutes? Yeah. So, once again, don't sign the petition program at Eastside Baptist Church December 3rd from 6 to 7:30 p.m. And a lot of good speakers there to shed some light on that situation. Fiscal session coming up in February?
No, that's going to be in April this time.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, the election.
The primary on the 3rd of March.
It changes everything.
Forgot about that. Sure enough.
When it affects everybody, it's a domino effect.
So in April, you get to talk some money.
We're going to talk about the budgets.
Do you look forward to that or dread it?
It's very interesting. I love the budget time.
Yeah.
I love budgets. I love the figures. I love dealing with all that.
Are you shocked at how much money it takes to run the state?
Yes, I am. It's just unreal.
Millions and millions and millions.
It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it doesn't go far. No. You know, we're talking about the schools. It just there's just never enough money to go around to do what you'd like to do. Arkansas only has 3 million people?
Something like that, yeah.
And so we're such a small state that we're just...
we're spreading the butter too thin on the bread.
We are.
Yeah.
It is.
Because we're paying national prices on a lot of things for needs in the state, and, you know, it's up to us to pay the bill.
And you can only hit these working people so much. Yeah. You know, I look at them, and I'm very conservative because we all know what it's like when you've got children at home and you're trying to stretch that dollar bill so many ways. You got we have so many elderly people here in town that's retired here, and they only have so much to go so far. I was talking to one of the doctors just recently, and he was talking about the medicine and what it's costing, you know, and the insurance is not picking up, and they're having to make decisions.
Yep.
And it's not right.
No. Wow. Final thoughts, 45 seconds.
Well, I really appreciate that you had me here. I enjoy talking about our state, about Baxter County, and what's really happening. It's always, that's where my heart is, and it's good to come and visit with you about it.
It's good to have you.
And I'm so thrilled to be a part of this drive.
Leave that with me so we can talk about it some more next week. And we'll get that. Yeah, well, we only have, I guess, we're doing some reruns here coming up the next couple of days, and so or some pre-recorded, I should say. But we'll get it on next week as fast as we can for you.
All right.
Then I'll call Scott and we'll make sure it's on Facebook Live.
Good. Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We're going to have some pre-recorded stuff coming up on Thursday and Friday. And so happy Thanksgiving.
And
See you
happy
later on.
Thanksgiving. Enjoy the food.
You bet.
And family.